Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hey.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Justice for All. When we left off, shit is getting real.
Even
Gumshoe
more real.
Called us. They've still lost him. He found evidence, tried to get out of the way, got in an accident.
Because he was running all over freaking red lights.
And now we gotta find out. There has to be a way for us to find him. Otherwise, this isn't gonna go farther anymore. I mean, I just loaded up, so there has to be a way. That's right. There is a way. What? How?
That's what I'm saying. What? How?
I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this.
Oh.
The radio transceiver. Maybe. I mean, I don't see anything else that could be used for...
Maybe.
That's my best get.
Best
my best
get?
guess. Alright. The radio transceiver? Right, we're not in the middle of a mock trial here. I guess this won't work, huh? I guess it's up to me. Alright, I'll think of something on my end. Don't get your hopes up too high, but I'll try my best. Did I say something wrong? Edgeworth. What is it? I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again.
Wow.
Duh.
Wow, Phoenix.
I know my client is guilty. But what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. Might be my turn to say, defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death.
Oh, damn.
Right. It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided. The verdict.
Is Prosecutor Edward here?
Yes, bailiff.
There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent.
They're probably finished with the handwriting analysis.
Oh, yeah.
I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. Okay. Well.
What does he even mean by that?
I don't know. I guess there was no way to get Gumshoe, so.
No.
Or it could have been a bonus thing. I don't know. But I didn't do it right, so. Anyways, guess I'm gonna save over it and we're gonna start the last day of the trial.
Ooh.
Now the actual last day, part 4-2.
Yeah.
Okay. 422. Okay. Courtroom number 3.
Jesus.
Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes,
Yeah.
Your Honor.
We're all stressing because it's a ridiculous situation.
I don't know, it's a little bit weirder for Edgeworth. I have a feeling that note might have actually been forged.
Oh.
I think we might have actually been onto something by accident.
Actually, yeah, wait a second.
Doesn't make sense for Edgeworth to be quite like that.
No.
Oh, you want to say your line?
Yeah, okay.
I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you seem so distraught, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's nothing, Your Honor.
Oh,
What's wrong with Edgeworth?
looks like something unexpected just happened to him.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, you can please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impax's suicide note?
Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered this suicide note is a forgery.
He's gonna be like, what?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This note was not written by Miss Impax herself. It is a fake.
So we accidentally
Okay.
discovered something?
Okay, I want to now actually retract my statement. I believe, once again, that maybe that was written by, well, no. Because why would Matt write a note that implicates himself so horribly?
I don't
Did
know.
Juan write a note that impacts him so horribly to blame it all on him? Was Juan that much of an alpha male too?
But look how much of a dick On Guard is.
I know, but the point is that why would Matt write a note that implicated himself so much?
They're saying, remember you were saying, oh, what if Miss Andrews wrote that note?
I mean, it is possible, yes. But I don't know if that matches what she would do. Does that make sense?
We'll
But
find out.
It is a fake.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit!
Because she knows her mentor's signature and handwriting and all that.
Yeah.
Order, Mr. Edgeworth. You can't explain what is going on? This was not written by Miss Inpax, and who wrote it?
We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Carita. Like I was thinking.
Huh.
Mr. Carita?
Well, well. Looks like Miss Inpax never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about Ungard.
However, Your Honor, even though this suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Ungard could not have known that, and so that fact remains unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it.
That does sound very plausible.
This theory that Ungard had no idea that the suicide note was fake. Something seems a little wrong with it. I'm gonna save. Cause... Alright, so something seems wrong with Matt knowing that the suicide note was a fake. Cause that's what I was most confused about. Cause why would he write a note that implicates himself so much? Yeah. Well, wait. Right? Wait, what? Right? Wait,
Huh?
right? I
don't
know.
know.
Fuck. Present
Did
evidence.
we both just say, I don't know at the same time?
Yeah. The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts the testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's impossible for Mr. Ungard to have not known it was a fake.
He would have seen him write it with the camera,
Let's roll with it.
right? I think. Did I do it?
You might have. Yeah.
What is this little item called again?
A video camera, Your Honor. Well, a very small one, but...
Oh, that's right, a camera. Ah, you kids and your fancy toys nowadays.
Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. Ungard knew of the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim. Isn't that right? If that were
Jesus.
true, then this means Mr. Ungard would have known that the victim had forged the note. Yeah.
So then, the defendant knew the suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation is suddenly changed in a very dramatic way.
Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory is what to Mr. Ungard's
Drama!
motive for murder was, it has suddenly disappeared into thin air. But, Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Ungard monitored Mr. Carita 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Ungard didn't know of. Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery in an unknown place?
Oh, because he's all about proof too.
Yeah?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth. Looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave.
As I figured.
Huh? As you figured?
As I figured, it came down to this after all.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're not making any sense.
When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next? What next? If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Ungard's motive through the evidence, they must prove it from another angle.
Well, I agree with you there.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call witness to the stand at this time.
Oh, well, that's fine.
However, this witness is a little unusual. It's the killer. He's calling on the Edgeworth stuttering. It's not like him at all.
Unusual? Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth?
This witness is one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley the killer to commit murder? That's impossible. Who in the...
Trilo.
No such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty, aside from God.
Certainty?
Such certainty. Whoops.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, who is this witness?
It's...
Yes, go on, who is it?
the man himself. Mr. Shelley did...
He's stabbing himself with the microphone, everyone.
Oh my God. Oh, fuck, microphone. Ooh, get back in my face. Mr. Shelley the killer.
Oh, Mr. the Killer.
That's very calm of you, Judge.
Wait! Shelley the Killer? You mean the killer? I mean, the assassin?
Yes, Your Honor.
He's coming here to the witness stand.
Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Yeah?
is this alright with you?
Do I have a choice here? Can't really do much else to drag this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
I wonder if it really is alright to do this.
Very well then, the prosecution calls its witness to the stand. Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us? Now then, witness. Your name and your, occupation, please. Goddamn radio.
Yeah. This is what was spoiled for me.
Oops.
So when you said, it's the killer himself, I'm like, yeah.
That's an awkward witness.
Yeah.
Very good, sir. My name is Shelley the Killer,
He can move.
and I am a professional assassin.
I say,
I can't wait for the radio to fucking explode when we, like,
Right.
pin him on it for...
what is going on here?
Your Honor,
How can you remain so calm? And what is the meaning of this two-way radio?
actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this court.
Interesting.
So this is what that urgent phone call I got earlier was about.
Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. the Killer himself.
Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are, in fact, Shelley the Killer.
I understand. Please wait a second.
Don't put my eye on the fucking thing.
I'm so hungry.
Maya!
Maya!
Of course, Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this?
The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelley the Killer.
Looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so...
Now then, witness. There's one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything
She
else.
hasn't eaten in days.
Yeah.
And what would that be?
At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Carita. Is this correct?
Oh, it is as you say, I did indeed kill Mr. Corrida.
Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client.
Very well.
This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it, a bad dream.
Shelley the Killer. What is he going to say? Because, I mean, we have to get an acquittal, and he's going to aim for that, too, because that's his whole point of his aftercare. Oh, God.
There's something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client.
Okay.
Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us.
Jesus.
While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief.
You mean about this trust between his client and himself thing? There seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, you ready to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix.
I'll do my best. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. The final boss battle. Alright, I'm just gonna save before I fuck something up. Alright, what is it that you must first state? We can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please just tell us your client's...
I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means?
Sorry. Go on.
Well, it appears this is one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright.
He does seem to be an intelligent man. That's only because you don't know about Maya's situation.
Yeah.
Little prick.
An assassin, nothing more important than just between your client and yourself.
Hold it. The trust between you and your client.
I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trusted my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome.
And that is why you're testifying in this manner?
This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer names so my clients can trust me.
Makes sense.
But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust?
It has never happened before, but if it ever did,
Yes.
that person wouldn't be my client for very long.
Oh god.
I was gonna say something. I think we have to push that to push the killer. Because I don't know if you remember, the point behind the camera that was in the bear's face was to watch the killer and make sure he did it. Remember? That's why I had the
Yeah.
transmitter going home. Because he's like, I'm gonna hold this over his head in case he tries to fuck me. Because On Guard was trying to kind of go behind his back and have his own security pocket. Because he's famous and wants to protect himself. So if we can prove that Matt On Guard has something against the killer that can break their trust a little bit. That's
Well,
the tool we need to get him
Matt
to talk.
also did just straight up say that he hired him.
Yeah, but that's also because Matt is fucking Matt. But we don't have
Yeah.
evidence to say that. We have to go off of the evidence.
They would certainly...
That's enough, please, no more.
Very well, it was only my hypothetical anyway.
All
It was not a
And then
hypothetical.
the final one, that's the reason I'm here today in this witness stand. That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think this would be very bad for them.
It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role.
Therefore,
Actually,
No.
This person tried to placate another of the crime in order to save themselves.
oh, he's trying to push on Adrian Andrews.
Oh.
That's what he's trying to do.
And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven.
who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
To the gentleman who spoke just now. Excuse me, but would you care to die?
Oh my god.
No, I didn't say anything.
The judge had better watch himself.
For real.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Oh, man. All right, I wish you grasped that concept. So, we understand, so please tell us the name of your client.
I'm afraid I cannot do that.
But
I still have a few things to say before I do.
That egomaniacal.
It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you.
Somehow that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. I don't really care about all this extra fluff. Just tell us the name already.
patience. Try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and close. You're going to have to work to get him to talk.
I'm not his therapist, you know. All right,
He
so I
needs
do
one.
have to say something in my first state. Okay, so let me save, because the only thing I have that I can really push at this point that I can think of is the transmitter. But the camera does say the 8 p.m. part for 1 hour. And was
Running at the time of the murder.
So maybe the camera. Nope. Okay. Never mind. So let me go and try the transceiver. And if not, then we might need that walkthrough. But...
Or the bear.
fucking really? Okay, it could be the bear. It could be the bear.
You could try the bear.
That's what I'll try next. And if
Or we
not,
could be presenting it to the wrong thing.
but that's the one that he was talking
Yeah,
about when it
yeah,
came to
yeah,
the
yeah.
client and his trust. So
Try the bear.
we need something to break that trust.
Nope.
Oh, wrong button. God, what the fuck can it be?
I don't know.
You might need to pull up that walkthrough quick. Because I've pressed every statement from beginning to end.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that was changed in there. I have to present evidence to something. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. So he did the stuff there in the camera. Maybe the picture card? Because that's like his thing.
Oh, maybe.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Alright, so definitely not the picture card.
Whoa, that scared me for a second.
What scared you?
The lack of music.
Oh yeah, it was just loading.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else. Because I don't see anything that stands out to me through all three of these pages.
Oh, Oh, so we pressed him on that. I think more important than the client trying himself, right?
Yes.
And then did we pressed him on the... And that's
Well,
the
I pressed
reason
him
I'm
on
here
everything.
today.
Is this one that requires a certain
You have to
order?
go back to an
What's the
assassin.
final
Nothing
one?
more is-
Now that I do... I believe it's about time you revealed the... Wait, what?
Yeah, see, we have to press this again. What we were on. We have to press that. We have to press that again.
That's so fucking weird.
I know. I don't like
The
it.
trust between you and your client.
I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. Is that a rose and duties an assassin's client are to carry out?
I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just said. You said that your client had already broken the rules.
A person that frames another is the worst kind of human.
And that's why you feel you can betray this person?
I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role.
Just my luck, an assassin with a conscience.
Tch.
Who would have figured?
Now then, everyone. Do you think you can understand my logic?
This case just keeps getting better and better.
Tch.
If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed.
Everyone understands your point, I think.
He said
In that
re-
case, I believe I'm prepared to disclose the information you seek.
You've made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready.
Excellent.
Anyways, I'm here today on this witness stand. Alright. Come on! Well,
What is it?
now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name. If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness. What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Carita?
That person's name is... Adrian
I knew it.
Andrews.
I knew he was
Yep.
gonna say that.
Yep. So did I, because after he said the whole point of trying to implicate someone else,
Yeah.
I was like, yep. Whoa! Whoa, witness! That's not who you told me it was earlier.
Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews.
What?
He lying. Oh my god.
This can't be. On the phone earlier.
Well, oh, it's him.
What's
Yeah.
going on here?
My guess is that Mr. the Killer just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back.
Stabbed Edgeworth in the back.
I'm sure in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. the Killer told him a different name. Matt on guard, perhaps.
I knew it. This is outrageous. I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie.
But you were the one who summoned this witness.
God, you're Shelley the Killer.
My testimony is the truth.
Nope.
The defendant at the moment is Matt on guard, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure
Yeah.
his acquittal.
Wow. All of a sudden it feels like we can actually win this.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided the suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there is a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. the Killer's client who requested the murder was not the defendant after all.
No.
With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt on guard is innocent.
Everyone's just like, holy fuck.
I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please continue your discussion and call me when you've reached a verdict.
Oh, and he's gone. Bye.
Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in immediately.
What now? With the way this is going, On Guard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya.
Yeah, but Edgeworth is right. The killer's lying. And On Guard, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I live with myself if I win this?
For real.
Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant?
Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelley the Killer is certainly lying under oath.
It wasn't me. Listen, everyone, please, that testimony just now. It was all one big lie.
Miss Andrews.
The suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie. He knows.
But Mr. the killer himself has testified. He has named you as his client.
No, that's not true.
Also, there's quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button, donning the nickel samurai costume.
But that's...
You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celestine Pax was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead.
No. Mr. Wright!
Yeah?
You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story. Who the real killer is. Tell them. Please, help me.
Oh, fuck. Yes, I know the truth.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
I believe we have reached the end of this trial.
Oh, God.
Emergency save.
It's basically two people's lives this is like a Telltale game situation.
It really
Who do you
is.
want to save? Who do you want to let the
God.
zombies eat and who do you want to grab?
Ah.
It's one of those situations.
Oh, God, I couldn't imagine.
Being in his shoes right now?
Yes, or if the game, granted, the game could actually give us an option here and give a different ending, because there are some games that do that. I do think that some of the future Phoenix Wright games do have good and bad endings.
Really?
Or some of the other Ace Attorney games, I should say, because Phoenix Wright isn't the main character in all of them. But I don't know. I mean, because it would be like we could save Maya, but in turn we totally tarnish ourselves. Maya will probably hate us for doing what we did. We throw an innocent person in jail.
No, because remember Maya said you'd better get him a guilty verdict.
Exactly. Maya would hate us if we
yeah.
got her free by letting Matt be not guilty. Anyways, let's go ahead and push this further. I have to decide. Oh, fuck. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence?
Oh, God.
What am I supposed to do?
Wow, they're really throwing that at us.
No. Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Are we gonna put faith in Gumshoe?
I'm gonna put faith in Gumshoe.
Come on, Gumshoe. Phoenix.
I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty.
You are a lawyer.
I know. But Madeline Guard is a killer. A murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I'm no better than On Guard. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact. That is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten On Guard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances.
No.
If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust.
That is another good point.
His trust? I never thought about it until now. I trust him?
Yes, you do.
Mr. Wright, your opinion, please.
The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. the Killer.
Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright?
Right.
But that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done.
I'm not done yet. To see through witnesses' lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor.
Oh, snap. Oh, that's deep.
There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur.
We need Jesus.
Very well. The trial will continue.
And it will continue next time.
Ah!
Oh, yeah.